How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I know I'm doing very fine myself. Hi! Okay, I hope you're doing very well. I have to tell you that I have absolutely no subject matter. It's a piece of paper I'm folding and throwing away. Actually, there was a particular eye palette that I had told you guys about before, and what I'm going to do, because it's so expensive, and it is the Tom Ford. So you can see the little Tom Ford right there. Can you see that? Is that going to focus? We'll see if it will focus. Focus! Does it say Tom Ford yet? Just trust me, it says it. It does. And it's the 03 Cocoa Mirage. Y'all have heard me talk about this a number of times. And that just shined my light. So that's not helping. Shine lights like a diamond. There, you can kind of see it in there where it's reflecting. Anyway, this is what it looks like. And it looks good. It looks good like it should. But you know what? It's just 4 common colors. A bright highlighter. This is all matte. Well, 3 of them are matte. The highlighter is a matte. The neutral shade, the caramel color, is matte. The chocolate brown is a matte. And then there is a shimmer to this kind of bronzy chocolate. But y'all, there are so many palettes out there at the drugstore that do not cost this much that you can find that are a beautiful blend. Now, this isn't what I have on today. What I have on today is Gucci. And it's another one. It has more gold in it, and it has more of a champagne than a white highlighter. So I'm just saying, in browns are a pretty safe palette for most people. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, brown quads. Why 4 colors? By the way, do you like this ring? I got that at Top Hatter, you guys. Can you see it? It's like little petals and they move. It's really pretty. I can't remember what I got it for, but it was just great. Anyway, quads. Brown quads. They're everywhere. They're watching you. They are. Brown quads are watching you. What's that? It's a brown quad. What's that? It's a brown quad. Brown quads are everywhere. Now, what do I mean by that? Neutral shade browns. Browns that go on anybody. They would go on a blonde, a brunette, a redhead, or other. Blackhead. That sounded wrong. Black hair. Brown hair. Red hair. Bronze hair, strawberry blonde hair, ice blonde hair, gray. Here's the thing about browns. I don't know why. Maybe because, I don't know. You can be pale, very, very pale. You can be African American. You can be Asian. You can be any skin color. You can be very tan. You can be olive. And brown quads look good on everyone. Why? Because they're really great just for contouring. You use the highlight to lift the brow. You use the, whatever the neutral color of the palette is. Usually it's like a tan or a beige or a taupe or a grayish or a caramel or sand. Not the golds. The golds are for the lid. But they are the intermediate color in the quad. And then you always have a dark color, and that is for the crease. You can run it along the lash line on the lower lash line, and you can stamp it into the upper lash line. And you can pull it from out to in and almost give yourself a powder V. You can deepen it by going more than once and using a more precise brush, meaning a smaller, more dense brush. And then there's usually this other color. And the other color usually has shimmer, or it usually has some other particles, color particles than these. And then the shades that you have. And sometimes it's a whole nother color, like a green or a blue or whatever, and they're just giving you a pop of color that you can run on your lash line or run on your lid to give it just a different look. So there's so many, and what I thought I would do was go through, not this time, I am going to go through, I know you're thinking, well, then why did you bring it up, Beth? First of all, I'd like to know, would you like to see what are some color dupes for this Tom Ford, because it is a very blendable formula, and that is the difference. Very blendable. My Gucci is also very blendable, but that again is really high end. So I wonder, do y'all already know about all the Maybellines and all the CoverGirls and all the, you know, the L'Oreals that you can get at the drugstore, or would you like me to go over a few that I feel like are good dupes for this? So comment below if you would like that. So that's one thing. This is going to be kind of a random. And my glasses. And they got so dirty. Do y'all have like wipes? I'm constantly having to wipe my glasses. That's the only thing I don't like. Okay, so, oh, what was the other thing? The other thing was there's a couple of things I wanted to talk to you guys about. Okay, I'm not gonna do that one right now. That's a different realm. That's a different thing. Okay, so the other thing was talking to you guys about a tag that I got, and it's a very old tag, you guys. And it's called the 25 random questions. So I thought I would go ahead and answer the 25. If you see me looking this way, it's because I'm looking at my computer for the 25 questions. So, and I would tag you guys to do a response video to this and do your 25 questions on a video. If you don't like to film, then I guess you could do 25 answers to the bottom of this. That'll be very, very long. That's okay. We like it. Okay. 25 questions. Here they go. Number 1, do you have any pets? Well, y'all know that I do, but you may not realize the vastness. Okay, so I have 2 fur dog pets, and that is Bree and Velvet. They are, Bree is an American Eskimo Spitz, and Velvet is a Palm Spitz, and they are my little sweethearts. They're not my only pets. I also have birds. I had 12 birds at one time and 14 fish. And each fish had to be in a different bowl about this big. They were all over my sunroom and then in the kitchen and in different places in the house. And I knew where they were, and I took care of them every single day. I would feed them. Every single week I would change out the water and then put in the neutralizer, because you can't just put tap water in with fish because of the chlorine. So you have to put this little neutralizer in, stir it up, and then put the fish back in with the same temperature of water. And it is very convoluted. Well, over the years, I'm down to 1 fish. So I have 1 fish. Oh, by the way, they're betta fish, or Chinese fighting fish, so you have to have them in different tanks. And you have to change the water weekly because you don't have an aerator. And they need oxygen, so you have to change the water out every single week. Anyway, I also have a bird. I used to have 12 birds. They were all finches of different kinds. I always wanted owl finches, but I never got them. Saw them in the store, fell in love with them, never saw them again. I kind of feel like when you do all these things, it kind of perpetuates them being bought in stores, and therefore they come through, and I don't know if they're treated right all the time, especially puppy mills and the way they bring birds in and canisters and stuff like that. Sometimes I wonder if I should even promote it, but I get in the stores and I feel like I need to rescue them, so I buy them, which only perpetuates the problem. But anyway, so I have a green singing finch, and it does sing, and, you know, makes a beautiful little song. And before that, I had some cordon bleus, 2 of them. I have had, what started was my 4 zebra finches, and they were pecking each other to death. It was horrible. I get what the pecking order is about. Mainly, it was to see who is the strongest male, and then it was the males telling the females, I'm in control, and they would peck them almost to death. It was horrible. I was so upset one night. Even Lance went with me to, I don't even remember where we went, Walmart or someplace, to get an additional cage. This huge canister cage, this wide, and it was, you know, 3 feet long, to put the female in so that she could fly around and not be bothered with the other guy. I'm going to be spending a lot of time on this because that's question number 1. Okay, question number 2. Name 3 things that physically are close to you. A mirror, my pen cup, my computer. What's the weather like right now? Hot. It's very hot and humid. If you don't live in the South, you don't understand. I don't know. When I went up to visit my sister in Chicago, it was as bad on the 4th of July up there as it was down here. Oh my gosh. It is so hot. I hate it. I hate the summer. I would gladly, if I was rich, I would move to a summer home that would be in the mountains where there's snow. Do you drive? If so, have you crashed? Yes, I drive, and yes, I've crashed. I don't recommend it. The crashing part. What time did you wake up this morning? The first time? Probably about 3 a.m., then 4 a.m., then 6 a.m., then 8 a.m. I don't sleep well. Most people I talk to don't sleep well. What's up with that? I think part of it is we look at our electronicals so late, and then we can't sleep, so we look at it some more because we're bored, or because we can't sleep, which only tells your brain sunlight is shining. Sunlight is shining. It keeps your brain awake, you guys. I have a friend that she wears amber colored glasses, those yellow glasses. It helps her go to sleep earlier. It really does. It tricks the brain. When was the last time you showered? That is a very personal question this morning. But what if it had been days? Don't go days. You'll get bacteria and they'll be crawling on you. What was the last movie you saw? The latest Star Wars. I forgot the name of it. What does your last text message say? This is frightening. It's so safe. Sup? It's from my friend. She was trying to find out what I've been doing with my day. And then the last one besides that says, yes, praise God. Because a friend of ours had a breakthrough, and so we all were praising God. Have you ever been to a different country? Yes, I've been to several, and I am very privileged and blessed for that. But also, me and my husband aren't rich. We always wait until Clark Howard says there's a sale on this, and then we go to that country. And we eat on a shoestring. I mean, not actually on a shoestring. But we eat in a way, like when we went to Paris, we got there, we went to market, we bought some bread, we bought some grapes, and we bought some cheese. And we came back to our room, and they had this little tiny icebox refrigerator thing, and that's what we ate.